Good morning, San Diego City College. Thank you so much for joining us today. My name is Lori Oldham with the Office of Student Affairs, and I just want to give you a special welcome to San Diego City College and tell you you belong here. Not by accident, not by coincidence, but the meaning that you're here is because you belong here and we want you here. So this is our second virtual Welcome Week program. It's an opportunity for you to learn more about the programs and services and get to know some of the people that are within them so that when you come to city, when you come to the offices, the programs, you get to feel like you already have a sense of knowing someone. But regardless of that, we're all here, welcome you with open arms. And I'm so glad to kick it off today with Carrie Crawford. She's from our DSPNS program. And so Carrie, I'm going to bounce it over to you. Welcome. I'm so happy that you're here today to talk about your programming.
Thank you so much, Lori, and welcome everyone back to City College, or welcome for the first time to City College in fall 2022. We are so excited to have you. And like Lori said, you belong here. We are so excited that you're joining us. My name is Carrie Crawford, and I work in the Disability Support Programs and Services here at City College A122. We're in the Student Services building in the corner first floor. Come on in and visit us and ask questions of us. We work with students with disabilities that may be struggling in their classes or may have possibility that they might struggle in their classes based on their disability. Disability can be seen or not seen. It could be something that most people know about. It could be an IEP from high school. It can be mobility. You're in a walker and you need some help understanding how to navigate our big campus. What we do, we're a voluntary program, and what we do is you apply to our program and we connect you with a counselor, and that counselor stays with you and helps you navigate the college processes, and we authorize accommodations for you. Accommodations are like when people wear glasses. I see Lori and Jessica have their glasses on. That's an accommodation for their eyesight. I have contacts. Usually I wear my glasses too. So we provide accommodations. All they are is to help you be your best you, to show that you can be successful in the classes. It's not anything extra that you get better than someone. It is just a support for you to be your best you. And again, it's a voluntary program. We welcome you. You can come in. We have an online application. You can visit our website at the www.sdccd.edu/DSPS. Super simple to find. Just remember DSPS, and you can Google it for San Diego City College DSPS. And we also provide education planning, connecting you with understanding your financial aid, connecting you with honors program, learning communities where we work really closely with EOPS and Next Up and CalWorks and Umoja, Puente, Hubu, City Scholars. We are an extra support program, just like all those other programs. And I'm really big on interdependence. Independence is awesome, but we all need help. We're not meant to navigate this alone. So if you have a disability, whether it's visible or not visible, and you want to just talk about extra support, maybe you decide you don't want it, but you want to see and hear more about it, please reach out to the DSPS office. And the best way to start is through our website, and you can click on new students, and the application's really quick, and we hope to see you. And again, my name is Carrie Crawford, and welcome to City.
Carrie, thank you so much for your presentation. May I ask a question?
Absolutely.
So thank you. So what if I'm a student, new or even a returning student to City College, and I think I might have a disability for learning, for whatever, seen or unseen? How do I find out with certainty? Does San Diego City College DSPNS programs provide a service? And if you do, is there a cost? Just for those watching out there, how do they start that process?
Yeah, that's a great question. Thank you, Lori. So the only disability that we are able to, in a sense, diagnose or assess for is learning disability. And learning disability is something that typically affects your reading, writing, and math. And that's something that you've had for a very long time, but maybe you slipped through the cracks. Maybe you always have just kind of hidden it well and just done kind of average, but you know that your potential is so much more, but you process information differently. So we can do, and we just started doing it again because of the pandemic, we weren't doing testing. We can do learning disability testing. So if you're interested in that, you feel like you might have a learning disability, you can come into our office and ask about that process. But I also wanted to let you know that learning disability is different than anxiety or depression. It's different than ADHD. And so what our learning disability specialist will do is she'll talk to you about all those other things. We don't diagnose or assess for that, but we also can connect you to resources in the community if you do feel like, my attention and my focus has always been off and somebody said I might have ADD years ago. We'll point you in the right direction to get you some testing for that. It just won't be on our campus. We just do learning disability testing. So thanks.
Oh my gosh, that's so phenomenal. Thank you so much for that information, Carrie. So students, viewers that you're watching, if you have any concerns about your learning abilities, please visit our DSPNS office. You'll see wonderful folks like Carrie who are there to help support your journey here at San Diego City College. Thank you so much, Carrie. Have a great semester. Take care. Bye now. So let's jump into our next presenter, Lillian Garcia. She's the director of our EOPS program. Lillian, good morning.
Good morning, everyone. I'm a little under the weather, so I won't show my face. But is it okay if I can share my screen?
Absolutely, thank you.
Okay, so good morning, students. I'm so excited to be with you all today. My name is Lillian Garcia, and I'm the director of the EOPS program. And we are one of the best programs on campus. And just know that you can be in multiple programs, whatever programs you qualify for, be sure to take advantage of all of them. But EOPS stands for Extended Opportunity Programs and Services. And we've been around for over 50 years. Our services are tried and true, and we're a direct result of the civil rights movement of the late 1960s. So we're here to support you. We are here for first-generation college students, low-income students. Apply to our program, and we will see if you're eligible and you qualify. And some of the amazing services we provide are priority enrollment. So you'll be registering for classes about a month before all other students. And this really helps you to keep on track with your ed plan, if you have childcare issues, if you're working, and also to choose, the best schedule that fits your needs. We also have our best asset is our counseling. So we have counselors specifically just for EOPS. They support you with academic, career, and personal counseling, and they really get to know you, learn your story, and help guide you and help reach you to completion. And then we provide support with transfer, if you're ready to start working and start your career. We also have a lot of different ways that we support you financially. We provide print cards. We pay for your ASB membership. We have direct grants that we give to students. Every EOPS students get $200 at the bookstore every semester, and that could be at Miramar Bookstore or also at the Mesa Bookstore. And then we also provide you with your cap and gown for graduation. We'll reimburse you for PTK Honor Society membership. And then we do have our own EOPS scholarships. Last year, we gave away 10 scholarships at $400 each. So within EOPS, we also have the CARE program, which is for single parents that are receiving CalWORKs cash aid. And then we also have the Next Step program, which is for former foster youth. And both of these programs go over and beyond what EOPS provides in terms of providing extra support financially, but also extra personal support and workshops as well. So here's our information. If you go to the City College website and you just type in EOPS, you'll find our website. And on the left menu, you'll be able to click to apply, and that's how you can apply to our program. So it'll just take you 5 minutes to apply, and we'll take care of the rest. So I'm hoping that everyone here applies and just takes 5 minutes out of their day, because we want you to be a part of EOPS and to succeed with the rest of our students. Thank you, Lori.
Lillian, may I ask, thank you so much, Lillian. So is there a deadline for the application for the semester?
Yes, the deadline is September 16th.
September 16th. Thank you so much. And students, listen, EOPS, Lillian mentioned that it pays for your ASG membership. That's $8. And if you qualify to be a member of our Honor Society Phi Theta Kappa or PTK, that's a $90 application fee that they will pay for you or reimburse you for. And so this is the only program on our campus that does these kinds of things to support you financially and really to support your student success during your journey here at City. There was one more thing, priority enrollment. So I wanted to just say, EOPS, if you're part of that program, you're treated with TLC as tender loving care, and they will open their arms to you. They welcome you fully, and I know you belong here at City, and you belong there too if you qualify. So thank you so much today, Lillian. I hope you feel better. Take care and have a great semester. Thank you. Okay, so next we have our Pathways program, and I'd love to welcome to our stage, if you will, our YouTube stage. And this is Jessica Dolfo and Haneen Zayat. And I will let you ladies take it away from here for your presentation. Thank you for being here this morning.
Thank you so much for having us, Lori. My name is Jessica Dolfo, and I am the Acting Program Activity Manager for the PATH program for the San Diego Community College District. And what that program entails is PATH stands for Preparing Accomplished Transfers to the Humanities, and it's a collaborative transfer support program between the San Diego Community College District and the University of California, San Diego. And this is particularly for students who are majoring within arts and humanities majors. We guide transfer students from City, Mesa, and Miramar colleges into arts and humanities, particularly at San Diego, UC San Diego. Haneen, would you like to state a little bit more about the program?
Yes, for sure. Good morning. My name's Haneen, and I was a San Diego City College student, and I transferred to UC San Diego with a major in Spanish literature. So I got to be a part of the PATH program transferring into UC San Diego, and this program is really cool. Let me share my screen and tell you more about it. So PATH is a transfer program. As Jessica said, we work with UC San Diego, and we get mentoring from faculty and UC San Diego PhD candidates. We also get transfer guidance to UC San Diego and other four-year universities. So we highly encourage you to transfer to UC San Diego, but we help you out with any university that you're trying to transfer to. It's really great because you get to meet a community of different students that are transferring with you. They have that same mindset. They're ready to go. You go through career and professional development with them. So you'll work on your resumes with people that are already working in the industry. You do a bunch of different workshops with artists, with community members, and even with teachers. And we host arts and humanities events. Some of them are academic and some of them are fun, just to get to know each other and create this community and this bond with the people that you'll be seeing on campus once you transfer. And then we also offer research and funding opportunities. So we'll connect you to financial aid at UC San Diego. I know I didn't think I was going to be able to afford it, but I graduated, and I graduated debt-free. So that's really awesome. And, that was thanks to PATH and the connections that they had. And we also give you a stipend. So you'll go through the whole year with PATH and you'll get paid. So that's really awesome. Right now we have applications open. You're eligible if you're a student from City, Mesa, or Miramar, and you're interested in majoring or minoring in arts and humanities. So you should have 30 units. You're maybe getting ready to apply right now. And that way you transfer by the end of spring and start next fall. And you should have a recommended minimum of 3.0 GPA. That way you choose the school that you want to go to, and that way you satisfy the UC San Diego requirements. So our applications are open, as I said. We have our tiny URL here. It's Sdccd PATH 2023. And you also have our contact information here. If you want to email Jessica, you can also email me. down here. I'll open up the application so that you can see. So it's just a really basic application, Google form format, and fill in your contact information, and then we have a couple of essay questions. So I'll be hosting some information sessions in case you're having trouble getting through them or it's a little confusing. So we'll be opening up orientations, so definitely send out your information to us, let us know, and then we'd be happy to talk to you later.
That's excellent. Jessica, do you have anything else to add?
We are just really excited for the upcoming fall and spring semester. Again, as Lori and Lillian and Carrie had all mentioned, you belong here. Even if you have some questions and you're not even ready to transfer yet, it's never too early to think about transferring where you want to head into the future as far as your educational academic journey. We would love to support you. And so any questions that you have, even for the future, maybe next year, we'd be more than happy to answer for you.
Jessica and Haneen, I have some questions. Jessica, what a wonderful job that you all are doing there for the PATH program. I'm so happy that you're there and you're experiencing so much success with the program. Haneen, so from a student to a peer mentor or a mentor, tell me what that experience was like for you. How did you get to come full circle with that? And what are your future plans? I'm just so curious.
Yeah, honestly, it was a really interesting experience. I got things out of PATH that I didn't know that I could get. So it really connected me into the campus life before anything, because I was actually a part of a second part of PATH, which is the Summer Academy. And so once you get accepted to UC San Diego, after we help you out with your application and everything, and you finish your last year at City, you apply for the Summer Academy, and the Summer Academy is 5 weeks that you get before transferring, or before the fall quarter starts, and then you get to explore campus. You get to live on the dorms for free, eat for free, take 2 classes, and meet teachers before the official quarter begins. And so that was really valuable to me. I met students that I had never seen on campus before at City, and we were apparently taking all the same classes together, but we just never saw each other. And so that, that made me recognize that there's people going through the same journey with me. There's teachers that are there to hold your hand. The administrators are also really great help. And yeah, just getting plugged into these things on a really big campus was really valuable in not wasting any time and getting started on the right foot.
That is phenomenal. Haneen, so now your response is triggering me to ask you more, because if I'm a student, I want to know this. So if I complete the application and it's successful with the application and I am admitted to the PATH program, am I guaranteed to be able to go to UCSD as a student from City College within that program? Is it a guarantee?
So it isn't a guarantee. It's not like tag, but if you do have those requirements, it's a very, very likely yes. Arts and humanities aren't impacted, so that's a really great way to, get your foot in the door as long as you have the requirements that the UC is asking for. But we're not saying that it's a guarantee. But you are guaranteed a spot in the Summer Academy if you go through your path.
Wow, that's terrific. And then, so I bet you inquiring minds want to know, what was your stipend like? What was it, a monthly stipend? And can you say how much it was? Are you allowed?
Yeah. So the stipend, I believe, changes every year. So this year, it's $1,500 per semester. Is that right, Jessica? And then,
yeah,
yeah, thank you. And in the summer, you also get a second one. I had gotten, I don't even remember, it was like 3 years ago, but I had gotten a big amount of money, and I believe this year's and next year's will also get money in the summer and then every semester that they're in the program.
So let me just, I'm going to stay on you and forgive me, but being a former student at City, I know inquiring minds out there want to know. So can you tell us what it means to have those connections when you're going through a program it's like a learning community that you develop these connections and these support groups. How valuable is that for a student specifically in your particular situation?
Yeah, I thought it was really valuable, especially in the way that I got to, follow up with these people, stay in contact. We go to like regular happy hours now that everyone has graduated. So it's really great to see that community because people connect you to jobs, they connect you to things that maybe you haven't seen that slipped under your radar. Yeah, I actually heard of this job through my PATH community. And so that was, it's very valuable.
So what's on the horizon for Haneen? Did you complete your bachelor's? What are you doing now? Or I mean, besides, helping other students be successful?
Yeah, I completed my bachelor's. I'm looking at applying to master's and PhD programs.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So
So does PATH take you through those, like your master's program into PhD programming as well?
During your time at UC San Diego, you actually get to connect with PhD and master's students, as well as artists and other people that may be outside of academia. And so they'll have workshops at UC San Diego also, and they'll connect you to, how do you write a personal narrative? How do you write an artist statement? And so you get a lot of support and you get a lot of like time to start planning and seeing like these familiar faces while you're doing that.
Well, I just want to congratulate you so much on your success and then giving back. That must feel so rewarding to give back to a college that you embraced here and they embraced you. You belonged here then and you belong here again. Jessica, tell us anything else that you'd like the students to know, new and returning students out there, that it's never too late.
It's never too late to start your academic journey. There's no age limit. There's no anything like that to be part of our program. And we also work very closely with the honors program as well. We have faculty coordinators on each campus, such as Dr. Mayhew, Dr. Pega at Mesa. And then we have Dr. Carmen J at Miramar, and they're all part of the honors program. So we encourage our students to not only participate in PATH, but also to participate in the honors program and any other programs or learning communities on campus. I am also a first generation student myself, a community college transfer student, and the first in my family to obtain a master's degree. And education, thank you. Education is so important, and particularly in the arts and humanities, it's such a big foundation for so many things in our community, so many positions, so many jobs, and that's a really great thing about a lot of our workshops and seminars and conferences is you get to learn how far this journey can take you and see other individuals who have majored in those fields and have different administration jobs or faculty jobs or business owner positions within the arts and humanities. So it's really great to see in that light.
Well, I'm just going to give a shout out to you because while Jessica is the acting activity manager right now for this program, I have watched Jessica in her journey from San Diego City College and earning her associate's degree and her bachelor's and her master's. And it's really wonderful to see the growth in you, Jessica. And so I'm just saying, here's two phenomenal women right here that had started at City. So if anybody can be inspired, please be inspired by them. It is the most rewarding to see you all advance and see how you guys progress in your journey, in your lives, education, personal and professional. I just am so proud of you, Jessica and Haneen. But Jessica, I've known you personally for a long while, and I couldn't be prouder. And I'm so glad for your success. Keep making a difference every day. We always love you at City, and you too, Haneen. So thank you both so much for for getting our students fired up about the PATH program this morning.
Thank you so much, Lori. And it's truly been a pleasure working with you, knowing you personally and professionally. And you're a huge reason why students are so successful at City College. Please don't doubt that. You touch so many lives, and it shows in your work. So thank you.
I'm humbled and honored. Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate you all so much. Have a blessed semester. Make a difference. Stay the way that you all are doing and keep motivating others. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
Lori.
you so much, Lori. Have a nice one.
You as well. Take care. Okay, well, students, we're on to our next presenter, and I'd love to introduce to you Barbara Ring. She's our LRC chair from our library, and I'll let you take it away. Barbara, thank you so much for joining us today. Oh, you're on mute.
There we are. Okay. I am trying to share my screen. Okay. All right. Well, I'll start while I'm fussing with this. I wanted to share the screen because everything I do, everything I'm going to talk about is on our website. So I wanted to show it. But basically, hello, my name is Barbara Ring, and I'm a librarian here at City College. Okay, fine. I'm just going to keep on talking. Unfortunately, now I'm going to be a talking head, but
I'm gonna get it for you, okay?
Okay.
And then you can tell me where to go from there, okay?
Okay. All right. So basically, we have a lot of resources for you. And hopefully we can save you some time, maybe even some money. We also have ways to help you find the resources because there's really a lot of resources. We've got, everybody's interested in textbooks. We have some textbooks that teachers have put on what's called reserve. And what that means is it is reserved for your classes. So, okay. Oh, good. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay. I can actually show it from there once it loads. So we've got the reserve textbooks. Okay, here's library. Okay, good. So the URL is up in the upper left-hand corner, library.sdccd.edu. And so we've got, everything we've got is on the website. I was going to start talking with textbooks. We've got physical textbooks that the teachers have put on reserve. And so the most of them are library use only, which means that they are used only in the library. But you can scan a chapter or two and then take it away. And take it home with you. Why most people put it on library use only is because maybe there's only 2 textbooks and there's 30 people trying to use it. So we put it on library use so that everybody gets a crack at it. Some of them, however, can go out of the library. So just kind of be aware of that and try and look for that. Hopefully we have your textbooks and can save you some money. For your online classes, we have a service where a faculty member can request that we scan a chapter of a textbook, and they will put it up on your Canvas shell. So if you have an online class, look for that. We also have over here, this is a Sdccd Books Plus tab. And here you can go and you can find in the physical books or the ebooks. We have over 60,000 that are bought with your classes in mind. So hopefully we have something that can help you with your classes. If you're not finding information, feel free to contact us and ask us for help. I'm going to get to that in the end, because there are a lot of, you can find your textbooks, you can find books. We also have down here the A to Z databases. Now what that is online magazines and journals that are in what are called databases. And so the databases are just big groups of articles or records about the articles. So this is where you're going to find most of, and see, we got 64. We have a lot. We can help you limit to, we've got some that are good for history, good for the sciences, green file, health and wellness, nursing, JSTOR is a good one. When in doubt, use EBSCOhost because that's our huge one. if you get lost, and how many are here, come to the reference desk, we can help you with that. We also have physical magazines and journals, but chances are the online is what you're really going to want. Now, we have a lot, and then also on databases, we have videos, we have documentaries that support your classes. We also have some Hollywood films. So check that out. Now, if you need help with finding all this information, we have the chat service, the 24/7 chat, which is staffed by librarians all over the world because it's 24/7. So if you're using this at 3 in the morning, it's not me. It's somebody from England or Australia or something like that. But it's a really good service, and you can use it in the daytime too. If you're stuck and you're like, I don't know how to find a book, I don't know which database do I use, what search terms, you can use this anytime, and someone will come on and help you. So that's really good. Now, chances are it's not a City College librarian. If you want a City College librarian, we have ways to contact us. We've got the live chat, but we've got a phone number, we've got an email, and we also have a physical reference desk, also called an information desk. And that is, you come in physically to the library. We have, once you come physically into the library, there are 2 big desks. The first one, just say hi to them. They're nice people, it's not us. Go to the second one. And so that one says information desk, and there we can help you with, how do I find information? What do I do with search terms? I have forgotten everything I heard in these 10 minutes today. What could you go through it again? Because I'm doing a lot of talking. So we're happy to help. The first desk you come to is where you would physically check out the book. So that's why that's first. But so you can go to the reference desk or contact us any of these ways. The other thing we have is a relatively new service, research appointments, and that we have in person and in Zoom. And you can request 30 minutes with a librarian. So this is a booking system. You can also book a study room. And so with the booking, the research appointment, 30 minutes with a librarian, we go over, if you have a paper and you're going, I need to know in depth, how do I find things on this topic? How do I find books? How do I find articles? Maybe you want some videos. We can help you with that. So the other thing is we have, back to the homepage, library homepage, we have library tours the 2nd and 3rd week, a little up. Oh yeah, we could do that too, because it's on the calendar there. We've got library tours 2nd and 3rd week only. But that is where we go through and point all the things that I'm talking about right now. We physically show you those things. Okay. So this is where the reference desk is. This is where you check out books. This is where you find your textbooks. And so if this is all just I'm talking, come to the library tour. We can physically show you, and you can ask your questions in person also then too. So 2nd and 3rd week, those are very good. Also, some faculty members are giving extra credit. So before you come, ask your teacher if they are assigning extra credit. And so you actually learn something and get some extra credit at the same time. So done a lot of talking, but we have a lot of resources for you. We've got textbooks, we've got books, we've got magazines and journal articles, we've got videos, and we have, with all of that, we have ways to help you find that information. The chat, come into the physical library, and we can help you in person. You can call us, you can make an appointment with us, whatever works for you. We're here to help. I hope to save you time and maybe even money, and I hope you have a good semester. So thank you for being here. Thanks.
Thank you so much for this very comprehensive overview of the library services. At the library, can I ask a question, please?
Sure.
Depending on the professor, you may have to write a paper in APA or MLA style. Are there any tutorials on that on your website, or do you have any resources that students can understand the difference of the two and how they get going on it?
Yes, we have. I didn't mention research guides, but these are guides to help you on different topics. And this takes the different topics say like from astronomy, and I show the how to find books, how to find articles, good databases for astronomy or something like that. I've got the different pages. So we have them on all the major disciplines. We also have ways to how to do research and about the different styles. So so those are a lot of good resources too.
Oh, perfect. Oh, Barbara, thank you so much for coming today. Students, if you're out there and you have any questions and you need some direction with the paper that you're assigned, the library is the place that you want to go and get your help. Please log online, go to the library. It'd be sdcd.edu library. Is that right, Barbara?
Library.sdcd.edu. Close.
Excuse me. Yes. Say it again, just in case I've confused anybody.
Library.sdcd.edu.
Perfect. And it's up here, if you can see it, that is the main page for the library. Appointments in, go ahead and get a tour, because all it's going to do is set you up for success and allow you to understand the programs, services that are available to you with our library department. So, Barbara, thank you so much again. I hope you have a wonderful semester.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you so much. Take care.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye. So while we're here, I would love to, while we're waiting on our next presenter, what I'd love to do is to get on the website, get back on the website, so I can show you some things happening in our Office of Student Affairs. That's where I'm at. But let's go to our San Diego City College homepage. And so as the advisor to our Associated Students Government, I would love to give you a special invitation to join us at our first meeting, and hopefully you will. Let me go to the homepage. If you go to the homepage, let me show you how to get there. This is sdccd.edu, Life at City, because once you become a student here, this is where all your action is, and this is where a lot of student services are located. As a matter of fact, while we're waiting, before I get to the student government, if you're needing any student services, if you click here, we have so many links. They're all in alphabetical order, and I encourage you to take a look at our website and explore it, because you don't know what you don't know, and unless you go like on a scavenger hunt looking for something to see what's up, there's so many different resources at our campus that are aimed at allowing our students to succeed for any support reason you may need. We have programs and services for students that if you're experiencing homelessness, or also we have hunger action days, and we have a pantry. If you're experiencing those things where you need some assistance, and that's what I'm seeing a lot of students right now with even pre-pandemic, during the pandemic, and post-pandemic, students are needing assistance. And I want you to know that San Diego City College, we have built ourselves up so that we can respond to those needs. I'd love to show you our Welcome Home City page, so that if you do find yourself in need of these services and resources, I hope that you take advantage of it. But let me just show you what one of them look like. So I'm going to go into let me get to it through our Student Affairs website. One moment, please. So we, at our student website, we have a Welcome Home City, and we have some really great counselors in the program that will work with you individually to determine what your needs are. You start with the basic needs assessment. If there is, we realize that housing is really expensive in San Diego, and our college is actually in the process of trying to offer, offering or building, if you will, some student housing, so that's, students that qualify and need space to live affordable. We will have some of those, and it's right at the beginning stages. But in the meantime, what you need now is complete this basic needs assessment. If you are in need, it goes to one of our Welcome Home City counselors. They will contact you at whatever your preference is. You can also come to campus and see them here. They will walk you through this process, but most importantly, getting to know them and getting to understand what's out there and available to you if you're in need. So I just encourage you, if you all are in, any students are in need, please, this is our team right here. And I can tell you that our counselors here are just one of a kind. They're here not because it's a job, it's their work. It's actually, I think we're all at City because we feel a calling. This is what we wish to do, and we wish to be of service to our students and for you to have the best experience in your higher learning journey at San Diego City College. But getting back to student government. Okay, so first of all, let me introduce you to Ego Bethay. He is a proud Umoja Scholar and our ASG president and student trustee. Now, our ASG has been operating really with a minimal amount of students. Pre-pandemic, we had 30 students or so filling all the positions and then some at our ASG meetings. And some of the things that our ASG does to impact our students here at San Diego City College is advocate on the local, statewide, and national levels. We also are part of Sdccd, which is students, Student Services Senate, Student Senate at California Community College. And we are part of Region 10. And in our Region 10 courses, our sister colleges, City Mesa, Miramar, as well as Southwestern, Imperial Valley, Grossman, Cuyamaca, Palomar, and Miracosta. And so we are getting ready to start our first meeting right now for Monday. If you want to see what we have on tap for any meeting, you can go into our website and look at our, let me find it for you. We have, there we go, the committee meetings and agendas. So for the agendas for 2022 are located here. Our first agenda on tap will be for Monday, August 29th. And I invite you to come to our meeting. It's on Mondays, every Monday at 3 p.m. And this is our first meeting, August 29th. Now, the following Monday is Labor Day, so we will not be meeting during any holidays. But at any rate, we will be back on for the following meeting. And as you can see, we are just a very small board right now, but don't let that fool you, because between 3 and 4 members for the entire school year last year, our ASG rocked it with their legacy project and was able to jumpstart the California governor's new bill to make feminine protection free of charge for our students here at City. And so those, they have been installed. We have them right here in the M building, where it's our student affairs office as well as our ASG offices. And I just am so proud of the work that they may have been 3 or 4, but they were very mighty. And what they did to leave this kind of legacy is just very, very admirable. I worked with them very, very closely, and ASG is really top-notch students that really, they want to make a difference on their campus community, in their campus community. And so if you are motivated and you want to get involved in something that's really great, I encourage you to show up at our first meeting. Now, the meeting link is right there. Just click on the Zoom link, come join us, and we'd love to have you. And even more so, we'd love for you to take on some of the positions that are vacant. And so please join us on Monday. I'm going to close that up, but I also want to show you the application. It's a very simple application, and just complete it and you can send it to me. The instructions are on tap. It's very self-explanatory. It's not a very long application, but we have a president and we have an interclub council president. So all the other positions are open right now, which is, we'll get them filled, but we want students like you. We want new and returning students who really want to get involved with campus life. It is been studied, and it is true that students that are connected to other groups and other like-minded thinking students, they have a tendency to do better in school. And not only do they complete their semester successfully, they stay until they complete their degree and or transfer to a four-year university, or both, right? Some students get a certificate of completion, but I'm telling you, it's when you're involved in something that's greater than you are, and sometimes you might wake up saying, oh, I don't feel like going to school today. But when you think about the work that you're doing with the Associated Students Government as a board member, well, you're on fire. You have other people that are counting on you to be a part of it. So you matter, your voice matters. Your positions on certain subject matters matter. We need your voice. We also have what's called participatory governance or shared governance, and that's where students' voice matters most. We have college committees where decisions are being made about students. And what is the most important voice? Whose voice is it that is the most important? Well, it's you, the student. We need you in our ASG. We need for you to be attending meetings with our administrators and faculty and staff to make decisions about other students. This is number one way to advocate, and you get to represent the students of San Diego City College by attending these meetings. There's just so much to offer, and I can tell you that for transfer, or when you're doing your transfer application, being a part of ASG is really going to make you stand out from the rest of the applicants. It does do a lot for your application and for your personal narrative. Because government, this is a real government, and it's run by students, for students. So I hope to see you all in our meetings. There's just the sky's the limit. There's really no limit as to what you can do. And so I just want to encourage you to come and join us on Monday for our first meeting, and I hope to see you there. Now, another thing in terms of life at City are our robust clubs. So during the pandemic, we still had clubs that were fully operational, but they were doing it virtually. I think that you all are so, big heroes, because going through the pandemic and being a college student, there was no roadmap for that. And so I think that for those of you that went through it and were successful, hats off to you for your commitment to your academic success, and for making a difference and showing your can-do spirit, and perhaps even motivating others around you to say, wow, if they can do it, I can do it. So let me just get into I want to go to our student clubs here real quick, so you can see the kind of clubs that we have on our campus. Let me introduce you to our new Interclub Council President. This is Caitlin Moore. You can read all about her on the club page. And she and I will be conducting ICC meetings beginning in September, Monday, September 12th, and every week thereafter. They will be from 1:30 to 2:30 on the same day as our ASG meetings. There's a 30-minute break in between, and then we'll start with our ASG meetings. But the clubs and ASG are connected by the mere fact that ASG is the arching, Student Affairs is the overarching body over ASG. Under ASG falls Interclub Council, which is basically the club of all clubs. They get all the other clubs together weekly at our meetings to, fellowship together, to learn what each club is doing, and how another club can support something that may be an endeavor of some fundraiser, for example, or just going out in the community making a difference. But at any rate, I wanted to show you some of our current, here's our club directory. And so if you are a new or returning student, I want you to see what we have going on at San Diego City College. I mean, it's kind of like the best kept secret, but not on purpose. It's only because we haven't had students on campus, but we want you to discover these things that are available to you. And again, being a part of something with like-minded thinkers enables you to have more success in terms of completing your classes successfully, completing your degree program, and transferring to a four-year university. Now, we have, I'm going to just scroll down here. You'll notice that the name of the club is in this column with the advisors information and also the president and the purpose of the club. I would encourage you to go through our website and take a look at some of our existing clubs, and then look at the purpose and see, hey, does that, I love hummingbirds. How can I get involved with the Audubon Club? Well, you can email directly the club advisor. You can look here to see if they have, what they do. But honestly, they do wonderful things at City, including growing our hummingbird population by making, would-be nest materials so that they, the hummingbirds could come and take little small pieces of yarn to make their nests here at City College and then grow the population. There's, like I said, plenty of clubs. And if you see like, oh, well, gosh, I'd love to join a club, but I don't see a club that I'm interested in. Well, that's of no consequence, because what you can do is start a new club. So if something doesn't, attract you in this way, you can always start a new club. And we have a wonderful Marion Rodriguez here at our Student Affairs office, along with our ICC President, Caitlin Moore, and myself, that can assist you in that process. It's a really right time for new clubs and existing clubs to complete their club packet and their annual review process to be able to be a club on campus. And so I just want to invite you to do that and take a look to see what we have. If you don't have it, we can help you to start it. It is all student driven. Just need to find a faculty, contract faculty member that would be willing to serve as the advisor. So I just want to encourage you to do that as well. I wanted to also show you some of the other things that we have in our Student Affairs office. One moment, please, while I navigate myself. Thank you. Student Affairs, we are located here in M200, the M building. We're catty corner from the cafeteria. I just invite you to come in and take a look at what we're doing. We have so many different activities and events that we do all year long. And so fall, we have Welcome Week, which is taking place now. And I would be remiss if I didn't mention that today. I'm going to show you in just a moment. Actually, let me stop sharing this and get you into another. I want to show you this. Oh, sorry. Click on it. Let's see. I am going to go to our calendar then and take a look at it real quick. Please bear with me while I navigate there. And while we're on here, this is the best way, Sdccd.edu, for navigating San Diego City College online. There's quick links, of course, but there's also in the banner section where we have some programming. So, for example, here's Welcome Week here. There's going to be Constitution Week at City, and I'm looking for another program. Please bear with me just for a moment, please. I'm going to stop sharing this and then get a document up so I can share it with you all. In just a moment, please. Thank you for your patience. Okay, so let me go here, and I want to invite you. We had 3 meet and greets. One took place yesterday, but there's still time for you to get on the one for today. and tomorrow. So yesterday we had the Chicanx Latinx meet and greet. It was a wonderful time that our students were able to come and meet faculty, staff, other students. And we just had a really great time. Today, we have this meet and greet. There we go. It's the Asian American, Native Hawaiian, and Pacific Islander meet and greet. All students, faculty, and staff are welcome. Just come over and meet one another and spend some really good quality time getting to know other students. And here from 3 to 4 this afternoon on our A patio, that's covered patio in our A building, which is our student services building. And there'll be food, there'll be fun, there'll be games. So please come on out and join us. And then today and tomorrow, we have our Black meet and greet. And please, it's in the same space, the A building terrace. It'll be from 11 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. And I invite you to come out there as well. Again, you get to meet new students, faculty and staff. And then there's another program that we're having, which is our Student Services Resource Fair. And that consists of, that'll be in the same place also tomorrow from 2:30 to 4:30. You'll be able to come to San Diego City College, and there'll be tables lined up all around that area of programs and services where you can go into it to ask anybody from any of the tables questions about how to do one thing or another. You get to learn more about different learning communities. And so those 2 hours, I just hope that you make an opportunity to come. Again, it's a great way to explore San Diego City College's rich programs and services. And they're very student-centered. And I guarantee you, we're gonna have music, dancing, fun, treats, snacks, and anything that you want to know in terms of programs and services that can help you be more successful at City, you will find there. And again, that's in the A Terrace, A building, tomorrow from 2:30 to 4:30, right after our Black meet and greet. So I hope to see you all there. And while I am still looking for folks to come by, it seems like we have come to the end of our time together today. But I want to thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you learned a lot about San Diego City College and all the programs and services that we have here. Some really wonderful people who just are here to serve students. That's something, it's our calling, it's our honor and privilege. And again, you belong here at San Diego City College. We want you to know that. We know that you'll feel it as soon as you hit the campus. And if you're an online learner, I'm sure you'll feel it inside of your learning communities in your different classrooms. But at any rate, I want to thank you for tuning in today. Again, you matter a lot and you belong here. My name is Lori Oldham. I'm in the Office of Student Affairs, and I wish you a wonderful and successful semester. Hope to see you, M200's Office of Student Affairs. Come hit me up, come say hello. All right, take care. Have a great semester. Bye now.